Do we need population control? The world has changed, and that's a reality that everyone knows. In just the time lapse of 50 years, our planet have advanced in a very quick way. In fact, we must recognize to be the century where the humanity have changed the most. We are on the century of great technological advances and great prosperity. One of the main problems that we are experiencing nowadays is overpopulation. We are destroying ourselves and our natural resources. Today, the resources are not enough to supply everyone, and we are seeing the consequences. The huge amount of population increase the pressure on our natural resources. The increasing human population is putting massive quantities of pressure on our natural resources and is contributing to climate change. Beth Amato investigates weather, and she says that decreasing the human population, it will also decrease the rate of climate change. So this means that decreasing the global population will help climate change. While the world's assets are limited, growing population figures are including a strain on each our available assets and the charge of climate alternate. The human population has doubled on the grounds that 1960 and currently stands at 7.7 billion. The United Nations estimates that it will retain to 9.8 billion of people by way of 2050. It is not a mystery that human beings have too large an effect on the sustainability of our planet. According to the Worldwide Fund for Nature, the WWF, we presently need 1.6 Earths to produce all the renewable resources we need. We are using a long way too many resources, and absolutely everyone dealing on this planet is including to that effect. According to experts, there are three most variable proposals or ways to counter this problem. Experts call them the assertive, the passive, and the aggressive. These three proposals are the different scenarios for the problem of human population. The assertive consists on birth control. Experts estimate that if a government controls the amount of births on each family, the global population will decrease or stop the increase rate. Nowadays, the death-born rate is a 1 to 5. This rate estimates 1 billion more lives each decade. The ethic problem the assertive proposal has is that many of the human rights will be violated and people will be with a very amount of pressure. The passive consists on finding places to relocate huge amounts of human population. One example to this proposal is finding a new planet that population can coexist. This proposal sounds like the best option to this problematic, but unfortunately, we still don't have the technology to do this great advance. On my personal point of view, I don't see any ethical problem with this proposal, and it's the one that I most agree. And the final, the aggressive. This one consists on killing huge amounts of humans by a selection process to have better control on the global population. This proposal is insane because there is no ethics on this one, because no one has the power to decide who lives and who dies. On my personal point of view, nowadays we are living this proposal with COVID-19. I think that the COVID-19 was created to exterminate the weak individuals on human population. Unfortunately, we are living in a world blind on ambition and power. I think that the World War III was a biological war. With this virus, the population will decrease on massive scale. In conclusion, during my research, I found many possible ways to end with this big problematic. Unfortunately, no one is based on ethics. The one where I am most agree is the passive way. But for our bad, we don't have the technology to make it real. But I think that in the future, we will make this possible and people can coexist on different places or also planets. To finish this video, I just want to ask you something. Do we really need population control? Or we need to reforge other sectors to end with this and other problems?